Topic of discussion is decency. Now, I got some examples of decency. For example, um, I told folks that I was going to, read off my poetry, and I wanted, to read it off to a crowd, to my friend list. And there were a few people that hit me up and was like, yo, I'm not going to be able to make it because of this and this and this. Now, see, that's the form, that's a good example of decency. They, let me know ahead of time that they weren't going to make it. That way, I wouldn't have, my hopes up on, like on them coming. Alright, another thing that I think of when I think of decency, it's like when I was younger and before I entered my parents' room, I had to knock before entering just to make sure that, they was decent, they were dressed. The definition of decency is behavior that conforms to accepted standards of morality or respectability. And I had to think about, what the hell conform meant. So I looked it up, just like I looked up the definition of decency. Conform means comply with rules, standards, or laws. So whenever I think about decency, I gotta think about things that have good taste, things that you do that are in good taste. Respectability, things that you can respect, something that you can respect. Dignity, something that has somebody who has dignity, something that you do that you could have dignity for doing. Correctness, good form, etiquette. Let's see. Suitability, morality, and I also got to think about, having something to match up or meet up to something. Like to set an example. To meet up to a certain standard. To fulfill something, to obey something, to observe something. To be satisfied. All these words, come from like decency and conform. So it's like whenever I'm going through life, I want to make sure that I'm treating people with respect. I'm treating people as I want them to be treating me. And at the same time, I have to always think about, what I'm going to do, what I'm going to say before I do and before I say it. It's like I don't want to go through life, leaving a bad taste in somebody's mouth. In other words, I don't want to go through life with, folks having anything negative to say about me in such a way that, it's like makes me look bad. You know what I mean? I can understand that I got habits that other folks are not gonna like. That right there is not gonna make me feel bad. You know what I mean? But when it comes down to having a nasty attitude or being disrespectful, you know what I mean? That's something that makes me look bad. And I ain't down with that. You know what I mean? It's like Second Life, to which, you know, you're seeing this video right here, and this is my avatar on Second Life. Whenever I'm on this platform, you know what I mean, I have to treat people with decency. You know what I mean? No matter what my habits are. You know what I mean? I have to treat folks with respect and things like that, because there are actual people behind each of these avatars, and they get on Second Life to do whatever they can not do in real life for the most part. So they get on SL to enjoy themselves. You know what I mean? So who am I to sit back and do something or say something that's going to take away from them enjoying their second life? Now, I can't please everybody, so I can't make everybody's, you know, second life enjoyable. You know what I mean? For example, if there's a young lady that want to hook up with me, well, I may not be able to hook up with her just because it's going to make her feel good. You know what I mean? There's going to be reasons why I can't. If there's a club invite, well, I can't make it to every club invite. You know what I mean? Just because it's going to make the other person happy, there's reasons why I can't make it to that event. So there's limits to everything. You know what I mean? But for the most part, it's like their invites do not need my approval. I mean, you know, I don't have to sit back and say, yes, I'm going to come. No, I'm not going to come. So even though whenever I sent out my invites, no one had to reply. But if they did reply and said, yeah, I could come, or no, I can't come, or if they gave me the idea that they were going to come, you know what I'm saying? It would have been a situation that would come from that would get my feelings hyped up, or they would keep my feelings in check. You know what I mean? So for anyone that made me feel like they were going to come, well, yeah, I'm in my feelings about that. You know what I'm saying? But for anyone that sat back and said, hey, I can't come, well, you know what I'm saying? That keeps me in a nice place, because I'm like, yo, at least they gave me a heads up. But for the folks who made me think they were going to come, it's like, man, for real? For real, for real? So I'm just like, yo, being decent, you know what I mean? It's not hard to do. There's a time and place for it, and it's something that we should be practicing every day. You know what I mean? But like I say, it's something that we all have to think about whenever we're not reacting, but interacting with other people. You know what I mean? You got a lot of strange folks in the world, and folks might think that we're strange. So we have to sit back and make sure that these situations that we're getting ourselves into, or these situations that are just coming at us, or we have to make sure that, you know, we think about everything, period. You know what I mean? Now, when it comes down to these videos that I create, I want to make sure that you know, first off, that I'm not the smartest person in the world. I'm not the dumbest person in the world. You know what I mean? There's a lot of things I have to look up, find definitions to, and there's a lot of things I have to research. You know what I mean? There's a lot of things that I still have to learn in life. So I'm still growing. The best thing I can say is, if you're watching this video question everything that I'm saying, research your own information, and come up with, something that you can share with somebody else. Come up with your own thoughts that you can, have a conversation with. You know what I'm saying? And we can keep this topic going in a healthy way in order to create, a more healthier mind, a more healthier environment, a more healthier, situation for any type of moment that's going to happen in the future. You know what I mean? So I want to say thank you for checking out this video. Look at my channel. I have a lot of playlists with a whole lot of other videos of entertainment, interesting fun facts, blah blah blah. There's just a lot of playlists that you can check out. You know what I mean? Other Second Life videos that I created, that other people have created. I have a playlist for folks who want to see what other brown folks are doing. You know what I mean? And I would say, just enjoy your day. And if you like this video, you know what I'm saying, stay tuned. I should have some more. Alright?